party people, welcome back. Yes. It's your favorite podcast. Yeah, no cap. Hey, I'm back. And it's a new interview with a new guest that you're gonna love. Yes, listen. Every now and then we have culture-defining moments, people that come on the scene and let us know that, listen, the diversity is here, the talent is here. You know what I mean? And it's time for us to get into it with Adomaas Music, who has now come to be known as Dede.
Oh, Charlie.
Dede is so funny. Like, you have embodied the role. They don't want to call you your real name.
Charlie.
How you doing it?
I'm doing good. You know the funny thing? Somebody actually sent me a DM sometime be that Adomaa doesn't fit me.
So I
changed my name to Dede. Imagine telling my dad that.
Can you imagine?
Like, the name I gave my child is not good enough.
Always think Ghanaians have always had a hard time disassociating actors from their roles.
It's crazy.
Because even, when you're trying to describe a certain actor, actor now, that's literally how they do it. Yeah. I saw recently that you've cut off all your hair. What happened?
Yes, Charlie, I was tired. New beginnings, that's one. I mean, that's the cliche answer, but that's not really it, honestly.
They always say when a girl cuts off her hair, it's like somebody has broken their heart.
Oh, then media, I've cut it long
ago.
It's not now.
Oh my God.
It's not now. Oh no, but I was just generally tired. I feel like I didn't have enough time to take care of it properly. And so, yeah.
Yeah, because, for a big part of your brand was like the hair. You know what I mean?
No, but the hair is still there. It's just... The fro is just not as big anymore. It's just a smaller fro.
I mean, those of you who call like short hair small fro.
Baby fro.
Oh God, no. I don't think it qualifies. But anyway, so let me set the scene for everybody. Okay, so when I was back in university, I started a magazine called The Ink. It was a digital magazine. And one of the people who was on my editorial team was Joshua Jimang.
Oh, my brother.
Yes, who's Joy's brother. And I remember...
When you say Joy, they don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, sorry. Adomaa. Okay, let's just stick to they say when people want to know that they know a celebrity, then they'll be using their names that people don't know them by. I'm sorry, but this one is actually fact. Yeah, but it was her brother. And I remember we were looking for content because when we first started, we asked people to send us like stories and articles and people didn't know what it was. So nobody was minding us. And it was like, oh, my sister just put out a song. Oh. Let's do a feature. And then, I don't know, it was a digital magazine. Yeah. So we're able to put in the link to the Bafira song. Yeah. And that was the first time I heard of you. Oh. And so when I listened, I was like, oh, I like this. Melodies. Oh, this is nice. And we put it in The Ink, the first issue. Then the Ghana one came out. Yeah. And I was sold. Because I'm such a visual person. Like, I enjoy even my favorite artist, anyone I consider my favorite artist, you realize that they are visually very interesting. Yeah. And so I just remember watching it, the transitions. Everybody do what you're doing.
That's the one I had the fro out.
Hey. Serious.
Oh, you're good to sing everything.
Yes. Oh, I know everything. So I remember there was a show at Trade Fair.
Yeah.
And he invited me to, and then I came.
I remember that.
And he performed, and I said, Joshua, I don't care. I want to work with you people. Like, I need to be part of this story. And that's what I told him. And he was like, okay, we'll talk to Akwesi, who was your manager at the time, who also shot the video. Yeah. And that's how I came on board. And so I joined VI. We didn't even have a role for me. It was like, let's just come and see what you can do. And then very soon I started handling your social media. Yes. I'm going to be talking a lot.
In between, what people don't know is from like 2015 to maybe 2016 thereabouts, it was not me on Twitter.
It was me.
It was you.
I was like, and let me tell you something. People, Ghanaian boys, see people. But okay, let's just take it back. I know Kafui Ivan Sofori.
Yes.
Who, I don't know what to say. Okay, who started VI? VI Music is a label that started. I feel like I'm going to tell the story myself. Okay. He started a show called The Amped Show. Yes. And I think you were a singer on there.
Actually, so he didn't know me as a singer because I knew Kaf from church, and we never really spoke. I mean, I was talking to him the other day. He mentioned that we had actually had some conversation, but I didn't remember. I was a pastor's kid, like at church, and so everybody knew me, but I didn't necessarily know everyone. But I did know Kaf because, like, he was this very tall with an afro and glasses. I knew, like he used to come around, so I knew the face, but I'd never really spoken to him before. And then after a while, I didn't used to see him again. So when he contacted me, it was mostly to do the ad. Ad for Amped, because he didn't know I sing and I didn't used to sing in church. But when we met up, I had just very recently started singing in church. So I just mentioned because he was asking what's up? And I'm like, oh, so like 2 weeks ago or so, I started singing in church. Like, oh, you sing? I'm like, well, I don't know, but I've been singing. Yeah. And he's like, okay, if you sing, then we have a music side of the thing. Come and do the BVs. So I went to do the BVs, and after the BVs, he's like, no. You do the main. You do the main music, the main singing. Yeah, exactly. And so that's how the story started. So he didn't really call me for musical. It was ad things.
Exactly. Yeah. And they loved the talent. And at the time, I believe he knew Joseph Akwesi.
Yes.
Who was also a great filmmaker in the process, in the making. Process. And so how did first of all, did you pick Bafira because Bafira was out and popular at the time?
Not really. I mean, prior to that, I had been doing covers on my phone, just recording. And if you are really, really close to me, then maybe I'll send it to you. But I think what happened with Akwesi was it was his birthday, and I had just sent a voice note just singing happy birthday, and that was it. So he was like, "Oh no, you sing based on what you just sent me singing happy birthday. I think you have an amazing voice." And so it sort of opened up me to sending him some of my covers that I would do on my phone. And so sending from that, he's like, this is not, you shouldn't be doing this secretly. The whole world
must know.
You must sing. And for me, I was like, you must be joking, because no, that's not happening. But he kept hounding me every single
also because you were shy.
Exactly.
You were not really an out there person. So the idea of doing this big time is hey.
Charlie. And it didn't even though I love music, I didn't think that music was what I was going to do. So it was no.
And you were working at, was it Viasat?
Yeah. At the time,
As what?
I did. I was their entertainment and business researcher, and I used to do a lot of the voiceovers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On
so
Viasat
in that period,
one?
In that period, during the news especially, between 2015 and 2016 thereabouts, if you check, most of the voiceovers was
do one for us.
During the news, I have to read some.
Oh, don't you remember one thing that you said sometime?
Oh, it's a very, do you know the things I'm happy from then to now?
I worked at Viasat one too.
Really?
Yes, I worked in the production department.
Did we meet?
No, it was an internship. When when you were there, I wasn't.
Oh, right.
I worked with Benny Bonsu on the morning show and the one show.
Oh,
Kopi and Patrice.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
Oh, you do the voice for us, the voice of
I need to read something. I don't like.
Look, pick the magazine and read the cover. For those that rise, read it. Give us a voice of a
kind
voice.
Of on
this
the
is
spot
marketing.
somebody.
Oh
No, but I do voiceovers.
Okay, see?
Yeah, I do. Okay,
voiceovers. Give them a sample.
So, this one. I want something inspiring.
Inspiring.
Okay, let me do
great.
this one. The right to dream. This is what the Academy has stood up for many years, being able to give young children a chance to showcase their football talents and connect them to clubs and universities abroad where they can decide for themselves if football is still the way to go. It's a small fishing community along Ghana's west coast. It's approximately 26 kilometers from Takoradi, the capital, western region. No, but
I get it. Yeah. Okay, so then Bafira came about.
Yes.
I remember the video you had this is it bustier? And you had done your one braid to one side, and then the guitar, bum, pum, 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 Bafira, cover my eyes, see many. Hey. So you have to sing fast. You
don't have a cold.
It does not matter. We'll take you as you are. Everybody has a cold right now. It's flu season.
Oh my God.
Oh, but you thought you were going to come to the show, no? This is not going to be the only song you're going to sing. So let's go on. Let's just get into it.
Okay, so
I'll do it for you. Bafira.
Come on, my eyes, see many past this one.
Bafira.
La la li li la lo, la la li li la lo lay.
Bafira.
Come on, my eyes, see many past this. Nana Yaminia Wakanu ne Pepemu. Sabuba was a swap before Nina tutu. So my body don't lose God. Kawako Matoye.
Yeah. Collection. Obviously the collection.
You give me the collection to continue.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that was really great.
Yeah.
And then after that, we did the Nigerian one.
Yes.
What it was Oreo and something.
I can't even remember. It's a long time. That particular one is actually a long time.
Yeah. But it was so amazing seeing how the video came together. Because when I joined the team was when we were shooting that one. I remember I went to meet you guys in Legon.
Yeah.
And you were playing the drum and the skits. And I was just looking like it's such a hands-on team process. Everybody, we didn't have everything.
Yeah.
I remember those days coming to the studio and it's just blankets and a mic stand.
Charlie, and the Zoom.
And Zoom and then like Joy is under it. Adomaa is under it.
That's how we recorded.
That's how we were recording.
Charlie, we didn't have any equipment.
And then fast forward. No, I think fast forward. I think after Bafira, Stonebwoy
so the thing is,
acknowledged this.
Because I was working at Varsat at the time, they had invited Stonebwoy to come to Varsat for an interview. Yeah. And he had just heard Bafira. So he didn't even know I worked at Varsat. But one of my colleagues was like, have you heard the Bafira master? He was like, yeah, that girl, she's doing amazing. Someone was like, she works here. But I wasn't at work that day. It's like, she works here. So what do you think? Like, do you have anything to say? And then he did a video talking about. So that day, that was like such a mind-blowing moment.
Right?
Because to have Stonebwoy, like me, who knows me from anywhere.
I mean, those days, the whole thing was like, if anybody big talks about Adomaa, we are like, oh my, how can we milk it? How can we milk it? It was like always internal rumblings. Yeah. So let's just talk about when it became established that, this is something that you are going to have to do. Because for me, even when I met you, I could tell that you were a very shy person. You were very quiet. And I would often have my own internal monologue. I'm like, is she ready for this thing? Because every time we would go to meetings, like you would say, it just seemed like everybody else was more excited about the stuff than you. Yeah. You were just very quiet, you know. Because I remember like when they said I should even handle your social media and everything. I'm like, hey, won't you even be like... Let me see what you are saying. Like, you just gave it to me, So let's talk about that. What was happening?
Going on. So the thing is, I never in my wildest dreams thought that anybody would care about what we did. Yeah. Like, for me, it was just a personal thing. Akwesi had pestered me to, put the mashup out, and we'd put the mashup out. And so it was like, yay, maybe my family, a few people at church, a few friends from school, that's it. But to see it blow up the way it did, I'll never forget my first, in quotes, celebrity moment. I had gone to the salon to do my hair, and I took a bus, like Chocho. Yeah. So I went to the bus stop to get my bus to go home. And I was standing at the bus stop waiting for the bus. And then some girl was beside me, and she kept staring and spoke to her friend and staring. So I was very confused. But even though Bafira had come out, it hadn't registered that was what was happening. Big. Yeah. It hadn't fully. So I was very, is there something wrong with my hair? And then she suddenly, it clicks to her. She runs to me. Oh my God, Adomaa, I love you. And she's there at the bus stop with her phone. Can I take a selfie? So other people are now looking. They're like,
who is this girl? Should we know her too?
Should we know her too? Who is that? I couldn't take my bus. I had to get a taxi. And I didn't have money for that.
The first pressure of the celebrity.
I went home and I literally told myself I'm not going out.
Oh my God.
It was traumatic.